developments coming in this time. As far as the United States reaction, we're now learning that US President Donald Trump has stated that Israel must be very careful about how it handles Qatar, especially after being asked about last week's strikes on Doha. Trump has stated that while Israel must address Hamas on the ground, Qatar has been a great ally to the United States. This, of course, comes after Trump had dined with Qatari Prime Minister Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani on the 12th of September. In fact, the Qatari Prime Minister had also met with the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who is in Israel. Meanwhile, let's take a closer look at what Donald Trump has said.
Qatar has been a great ally to the United States. A lot of people don't know that. I told the Emir, who I think is a wonderful person, actually, I said, you need better public relations because you don't really get the public relations. I mean, people talk of it so badly, and they shouldn't be. Qatar's been a very great ally. So Israel and everybody else, we have to be careful. When we attack people, we have to be careful.
Ambassador Goyal still with us on the broadcast. It's very interesting, the rhetoric that is coming from the United States of America, because earlier the White House had confirmed that the US was notified of these particular strikes before Israel hit these targets in Doha. But we've seen Trump now tempering down on those statements, now calling Qatar as a great ally. That's not all. He stated that the administration also warned Qatar. Marco Rubio, meanwhile, is in Jerusalem. What do you make of the Trump administration's recent maneuvers? Do you think now they're trying to, do damage control?
It's not just damage control. It's a very complex situation. As I said earlier, Trump family does have very strong and very significant business involvement in the Arab countries now. Whether it is Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, or Qatar, there is a strong business presence in terms of development work, in terms of properties, in terms of tourist resorts, golf courses. We all know that there is a golf course being developed in Saudi Arabia, and we know who is doing it. So there is a strong involvement, and I don't think that can be ignored, that can be put aside. That is number one. Number two, the other complicating issue is that if you ask about solution through peace, through talk, etc., the only party there which can talk with Israel is really Hamas. And Israel has taken the vow to finish Hamas. That they will, for them, the ultimate goal is to finish Hamas, even though Hamas itself was created by Israel to handle the PNA. And therefore, Hamas is very familiar with the tactics of IDF. They learned from them. So let us see what happens. I don't think Hamas can be finished. At the same time, Hamas has its headquarters, Hamas has its presence in Qatar, and they are the party which is actually recognized by Qatar also to talk to Israel or the USA. So Israel is basically creating a situation where the end game seems to be a complete occupation of Gaza, no two-state solution, no Palestine, and the West Bank and both Gaza become part of Israel. Now that kind of a thing is not going to be acceptable to Arab countries, because after all, if they become part of Israel, where are the 2 million or more than 2 million Palestinians in this area? Where are they going to go? Yes. And no other Arab country is going to take such a huge population as refugees. So the international community has to find a realistic solution and work out some kind of a module for peace. And in that module, I think you cannot completely put aside the Palestinian presence, whether it is Hamas or PLA, PNA or PLO, whoever. Yes.
All right, so with that, I would like to thank you.